Welcome to Montreal. We made it to the fabulous Hotel Vogue. It's a hotel we stayed at a while ago before they completely renovated it when Hilton took it over, and we're pretty impressed so far. Our kids came in like a hot mess and they handled it beautifully. They had little bathrobes for the kids, they had coloring books, and they were just so accommodating and nice when I'm not sure they deserved it. So we feel very excited to finally be here, and tomorrow morning we get to wake up and explore Montreal. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Welcome to our first full day in Montreal, Canada. We woke up super late today after a long school week. We all needed to sleep in, but we're going to go downstairs and have a breakfast at our hotel. I heard it's supposed to be amazing. Our Amex Fine Hotel and Resorts credit actually covers the price of breakfast for us, which is wonderful. And then we're going to go to a science museum that is supposed to be amazing, and they have an IMAX show. And after that, we're going to see if we can hear some jazz in Old Town and end the day with a truly special light show in one of the oldest things that you can see in this place. It's called the Notre Dame de Pascal, and it is an amazing historic church. And they do a whole laser light show in it. So I'm very excited for this day. It's going to be truly awesome.
Wowzers, what do you have there?
The French toast.
How do you feel about that? It looks like dessert to me.
What did it come with on the side over there?
Jelly, strawberries, some sort of whipped cream maybe.
Put us in with sour cream?
Check it out. They
Daddy
call
was
it
just saying
Banana
earlier.
Foster waffle, and I'm in love.
So Amelia, Daddy just told me it's actually Fashion Week in Montreal, so you might see people wearing beautiful outfits and walking around like models everywhere. Do you think that's cool? Do you have to do that? You always look amazing, especially when you're doing that.
I'm starting my tongue.
I know man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel.
Welcome to the Science Center in Montreal. We're in the Old Port area, which has a lot of great activities for kids. There's a huge Ferris wheel. There's a biodome, which we'll probably be exploring tomorrow. But the Science Center is supposed to be very cool and also has a great IMAX theater that we'll be checking out. I don't know if they'll have any upside down bicycles like you can see in our Norway video, but I'm not going to rule it out. So let's go check it out.
So here we have the Mini Mundo exhibit at the Science Center here in Montreal. It's super fun for the kids. It gets them really engaged in learning about science, and we're very impressed with the level of sort of interaction that it encourages. What did you build here?
A secret hiding.
I see.
How's the fishing today, Amelia?
Good.
Are you catching a lot?
I keep on getting it, but they're too heavy. Oh, here's one.
Oh, you caught a trout. Good job.
Somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Goodness, I feel like we're literally inside a kaleidoscope. I thought the playground was the only interactive part. I think this whole science museum is super interactive and kind of trippy.
Awesome, I dig it. Almost, you want to see if Daddy can do it? Alright, let's see.
Guys, walk past a lot of robot stuff over there. You gotta check this out.
Yeah, why? Let's go see all the robot stuff.
I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. I found my way.
Places in other countries tend to have cafes in their science centers, so you can just run and get the kids a snack and take a break. So we did that, and now we're gonna let them play a little bit longer and see an IMAX movie after. And then the evening is gonna be mostly adult stuff, but you know, things the kids will like too, because we're parents, you kind of have to do that. But it's gonna be epic. Everywhere you go, you can only hear our kids. Canadian kids are so quiet and well behaved, just our kids. What did everyone think of the IMAX?
It was good.
I loved it. It was inspirational. They showed really beautiful parts of nature and really interesting people who have done so many accomplishments. It makes me want to do more.
Yeah, and it was a huge IMAX theater. I was very impressed.
Very immersive. The sound and sights, pretty cool.
So what should we go do now, Amelia?
Dinner.
All right, let's do it.
500 feet, take a left onto the path.
The old port down here has a pretty cool vibe. I can see killing some time. Got a Ferris wheel, there's like boat rentals. I think you could have some fun down here. Yeah.
Our kids do seem to like climbing and crawling up on large boat anchors.
Yeah.
This happened once in, where was it, Copenhagen?
Copenhagen.
Yeah, after the canal cruise tour.
Let's go to dinner.
Let's keep going. I want to eat. I want to go to dinner and eat.
We could always have fun after, but let's go get to the dinner place.
Welcome to Hardin Nelson. We've come here for dinner tonight here in Montreal, and it's a great place. They have this fabulous outdoor terrace, and the weather is perfect here in mid to late September. There is a jazz band that's taking a break right now, but up here on the terrace we've got a perfect view to see live jazz being played, and the menu is very comprehensive. They have everything from pizza to nachos to seafood, local delicacies, and a million different kinds of drinks. So we're having a great time.
And I feel like the kids were very welcome.
Absolutely. You know, there's pretty free to be about as loud as they want to be out here, and we're happy to have them. It's a good time.
And you do that because they gave you crayons, right? It's a pretty cool place overall.
You know, they're very welcome.
So we're at Le Jardin de Nelson, and it is fabulous. It is a French restaurant that actually seems very kid-friendly, and there's jazz playing, and it's amazing. And they have all kinds of food. Amelia's eating a ham and cheese crepe that I'm probably going to steal bites of. Wyatt has pizza, so they have kid-friendly food. I have a lobster sandwich with a salad. And Mike has this ridiculous fish-looking dish that has like some kind of potato cake and asparagus that looks fabulous. The drinks are yummy. No complaints, and life is good.
Pretty good view.
Pretty amazing. He said it's just pink. One thing that's great about Montreal is I feel like we're in a European city, and having just come back from like 15 of them, I can say, yeah, feels like you're in a European city, except for the Dairy Queen and Ben & Jerry's right there. To do a truly unique experience. We're going to the Notre Dame Bastille Church, which is from like 1830, and they actually do a light show inside. And I don't know many places where you can go into a historic church and see a light show, and I am so excited to see this. I hope they let us film it for you all, but regardless, I can't think of a better way to end the night, and I'm just so excited to go see it. So that was pretty magical. It actually turns out that it was an amazing show. It had lasers and lights, and it was very interesting. And I'm sure that it was deeply moving if you were very religious, but it also definitely did not have to be if you're more secular. There were kids there, people from every kind of background. And we're not particularly religious, and we really enjoyed the show. We thought it was just amazing. And it's an interesting way to see one of these churches, because if you travel to a lot of cities, you spend a lot of time looking at churches that are historical and beautiful and amazing, but it can get a little repetitive, especially for the kids. So this was something different, and I highly recommend it. I just wish they would have let us film in there, but you'll have to come for yourself and check it out.